Sidwell Friends. And North Point meet today on It's Academic. Hello, everybody. I'm Hillary Howard. This is the opening round. You know how it works. Each team begins with 100 points. 10 up for a right answer, 10 down for a wrong answer. Contestants in studio do not see the material on the screen that you do at home. Let's begin. All answers begin with the letter F. This is the gift bestowed on mankind by the mythical Sidwell.
Fire.
No, Falkland Island. I'm sorry, yes, fire. This was the main public meeting place in ancient Rome. Sidwell.
Forum.
Yeah, this is the highest mountain in Japan. North Point.
Fuji. Fuji.
Fuji is right. This Man's Wake titles a work by James Joyce. Finnegan. Beware of these hollow or grooved teeth of a venomous snake. Sidwell.
Sphinx.
Yeah. This is a fine wire heated to incandescence in a light bulb. Falls Church.
Filament?
Yes. According to the old saying, if you lie down with dogs, you get up with... Sidwell?
Fleas.
Fleas is the right answer, and that's the end of the round. Yay.
It's Academic with Hillary Howard. Now in its 57th season. And for 50 years, proudly sponsored by Giant.
Yahoo! Those are the cheerleaders from Falls Church High School. Hello, everybody. I'm Hillary Howard, and this is It's Academic. So glad you're here. This is now more than 50 years that Giant Food has sponsored this show. Yay, Giant! Time to meet the teams. We begin with Falls Church High School from Falls Church, Virginia. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hello. I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I'm the president of NHS at our school. And I would like to thank the cheerleaders for coming out to support us.
Yeah, they're good. You got spirit, guys. Christopher, how are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm a 17-year-old senior. I'm involved with Model UN and Young Democrats. I'd like to go ahead and thank our administrator, Miss Knight, and our coach, Mr. Brzezinski.
Great. And Nithya, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. I'm 17-year-old senior. I run cross country. I'm also involved in Model UN United Nations. And I'd like to thank all of our supporters and also our alternate Destiny who's out there in the crowd today.
All right. Here we go. These questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer. The brigand himself. Hidden in this phrase is the name of what unbrigand-like man, the Mahatma who helped lead India to independence?
Gandhi?
Yeah. Scare Sam. Don't scare anybody. Just rearrange the letters in this phrase to name what 1770 Boston incident that left 5 colonists dead and moved the country closer to revolution.
Massacre?
Yeah. Golden Horn, Saraglio Park. Here you have 2 tourist attractions in what large, modern Turkish city, once known as Constantinople?
Istanbul?
Correct. King Richard I of England was known as Richard the Cold-Hearted. No, he wasn't. Please change one word and make it correct.
Cold to lion?
Yeah. Unqualified to teach physics in the lower schools. This was the 1850 decision of the Board of Education at the University of Vienna regarding what Austrian monk who later founded the science of genetics?
Gregor Mendel.
That's it. And great job, Falls Church, 210 points. From here in the district, Sidwell Friends School. Hello, Nate.
Hi.
What's going on? Tell us just a little bit about yourself. That's okay.
I'm Nate Freistadt. I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I would like to thank Quinn Lehrman for coming out to support us today and being our alternate.
Wonderful. It's good to see you, Nate. Raul, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
I'm Rahul Gupta. I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I'd like to thank our faculty advisor, Ms. Pramond, for helping us practice.
And Peter.
Hello, I'm Peter Devlin. I'm a 17-year-old senior at Sidwell Friends School, and I'd like to thank our family and friends for coming out and making amazing signs.
Yeah. All right, guys. Bear Cub Alliance. Hidden in this phrase is the name of what largest Caribbean island, long ruled by Fidel and Raul Castro?
Cuba.
Cuba is it. Pious Ed. The letters in this phrase can be rearranged to name what Greek king who was shocked to learn he had killed his father and married his mother?
Oedipus.
Yes. Potomac River, Shenandoah River. These two rivers meet at what West Virginia town where John Brown attacked the federal arsenal in 1859?
Harper's Ferry.
Harper's Ferry is right. Columbus sailed with the Nina, the Sofa, and the Santa Maria. No, he didn't. Change one word to make it correct.
The Pinta.
Yes, that's right. Of course. Sincere diplomacy is no more possible than dry water. There is nothing diplomatic about this statement from what dictator of the Soviet Union during World War II?
Stalin.
Stalin is it. Sidwell Friends with 240 points. From Waldorf, Maryland, North Point High School. Amara, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Amara, and I'd like to thank everyone from North Point who came out to see us today.
All righty, Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm a junior, and I want to thank our alternates, Andrew and Amber.
And Carl.
Hi, I'm Carl. I'm also a junior at North Point High School, and I would like to thank Mr. Babiak, our vice principal, for coming and supporting us today.
All right, guys. Trauma in ER. You won't be traumatized if you can find the hidden name of what northernmost of the New England states.
Maine.
Yeah. I turn dials. Turn these letters around and you'll name what so-called revolution that transformed 18th century England from an agricultural into a manufacturing economy.
Industrial.
Yes. Concepcion, San Juan. These are both restored missions in what Texas city, whose most famous mission is the Alamo? Answer? In 3, 2, 1. It's San Antonio. Johann Strauss developed movable type for printing. No, he didn't. Can you fix this sentence by changing one word? The answer is from Strauss to Gutenberg. If I'd known how old I was going to be, I'd have taken better care of myself. This was the comment of movie pioneer Adolf Zucker when he reached what age equal to the highest two-digit number?
99.
99 it is. North Point with 170 points. That's the end of the round.
Pro tip for fruit lovers, Giant has unbelievable produce prices. So you'll never have to choose between your favorites.
I thought I was your favorite.
That's right, honey. Bye.
Take a fresh look at Giant's produce prices. Nutrition is important, and Giant's Passport to Nutrition program gives parents and teachers engaging ways to teach kids nutritional lessons. Visit giantfood.com/healthykids to learn more.
Tonight at 7, join Jay Gruden, Chris Cooley, and Larry Michael for the Coaches Show, presented by Koch Industries, followed by Redskins Kickoff Preview, presented by your local Honda dealer, with a look at this week's matchup. The action starts tonight, only on NBC4. NBC4 is committed to serving the educational and informational needs of children. The station's children's television program reports describing our efforts are available through the Federal Communications Commission website at publicfiles.fcc.gov.
High School. Welcome back, everybody. Today's contestants received tickets to the Shakespeare Theater's double bill of The Lover and the Collector by Harold Pinter. Two dark comedies in one evening, now through October 29th at the Shakespeare Theater in Washington. And while they're at the theater, you can go to our Facebook page and like us. It is time for the Picture Perfect round. Before we start, we'll recap the scores. Falls Church, 210. Sidwell Friends, 240. North Point, 170. Okay, as you guys know, questions are worth 20 points, up or down. Here we go. Alexander Graham Bell's telephone was exhibited at a national exposition. In what year, when our country was celebrating its centennial anniversary? Sidwell.
1876.
Yes. This self-portrait is the work of what American who built the Claremont, the first commercially successful steamboat? Falls Church.
Fulton?
Yes, it is. When it comes to human dignity, we cannot make compromises. These are the commendable and uncompromising words of what current Chancellor of Germany? Falls Church.
Angela Merkel?
Yeah. If A equals 25, what is the value of this expression, taking positive roots and giving your answer? Sidwell.
4.
Pardon me?
4.
4/5 is the answer. This golden drinking horn was fashioned 2,500 years ago. In what ancient country where Darius and Xerxes? Sidwell Friends.
Persia.
Yeah. This Civil War cartoon shows the Union being threatened by what type of snake, symbolizing Northerners? Sidwell.
Copperheads.
Correct. Choice. What total number of atoms is represented by this formula? 9, 11, or 16? North Point.
16.
You've got it. Scallops became a religious symbol during the Middle Ages for Christian soldiers engaged in what series of religious? Falls Church. The Crusades is right, and that's the end of the round. We'll be right back.
Doug is my guy.
What makes Doug your guy?
Doug's the hometown guy.
Yeah, he grew up here.
He's the accurate guy.
He's a family guy. He looks up for my family.
Doug's our guy. I appreciate it, but it's not about me. It's about doing what I love, working for you.
These days, phones talk.
Hi, Bob.
But what we need is a great leather sofa for under $1,000. My Carter, only $9.99. Enjoy the luxury of 100% pure leather. Add the love seat, only $17.99, and only at
Bob's Discount Furniture.
The nation's 4th largest marathon, the People's Marathon, the Marine Corps Marathon. Join Navy Federal Credit Union in supporting a capital tradition. Countdown to race day with coverage on NBC4. Working for you.
My Playscape 2-piece sectional. The $7.99 price makes it great. The 2 colors and 5 matching pillows make it greater. The comfy pop-up sleeper with Bobopedic memory foam makes it greaterer. My $7.99 Playscape. Only at my Bob's Discount Furniture.
All right, it is time to meet the coaches and faculty that prepare these fine students for competition, and we begin with Falls Church High School. Christopher, who's with you?
Well, here on my right we have Mr. Brzezinski. He is our coach and a history teacher. And on my left we have Miss Knight, who is one of our administrators.
Great to see you guys. From Sidwell Friends, Raul, who's behind you?
To my left is our faculty advisor, Miss Pramand. She is also a history teacher. And to my right is Mr. Gay. He is our principal.
Great to see you. And from North Point, Adam, the trio behind you.
To my right are our 2 coaches, Miss Rock and Miss Stewart, and to my left is Mr. Babiak, our vice principal.
Great, guys. Okay, this is the packet round. We have 3 fine packets here. Falls Church will answer questions from one of them first. Sidwell Friends gets to choose which packet it'll be. Sidwell Friends?
Number 3, I think.
Number 3. Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay. You think so. That's not definitive. All right. Packet number 3 for Falls Church. If you get all 8 questions right, there's a 25-point bonus. In 1899, American ragtime composer Scott Joplin wrote a rag named for what kind of leaf pictured on the flag of Canada?
Maple?
Yes. The very first American book was written in 1608 by what captain who helped found the colony of Jamestown and allegedly owed his life to Pocahontas?
John Smith.
Correct. Uranium ore was difficult to detect prior to the invention of what device called a counter?
An hibiscus?
No, a Geiger counter. Here's your science question. Which of these terms describes the process which occurs during cell division when the nucleus divides into 2 cells?
Mitosis?
Yes, mitosis is right. Next question. You can't hold a man down without staying down with him, wrote what African-American educator who founded the Tuskegee Institute?
Booker T. Washington.
You've got it. What same naval crime is in the title of books about the USS Kane and the HMS Bounty?
Mutiny?
Mutiny it is. Math question. What is the value of this expression? Giving your answer as a fraction in lowest terms.
1/4?
Yes. His rigid adherence to military regulations limited the popularity of what British general? The Iron Duke who defeated Napoleon at Waterloo.
The Duke of Wellington.
You are right. Falls Church, nice job. 410 points. Friends, you're up. North Point, packet 1 or 2?
1.
1. Okay. In 1921, Albert Einstein won a Nobel Prize for his work on the photoelectric effect, not for what famous theory he published in 1905.
Relativity.
Yeah. A human-sized multilingual robot named Tracy now greets passengers at the airport at what largest city in Washington state?
Seattle.
Yes. A Byzantine princess named Honoria was rudely rejected when she sent a ring along with a marriage proposal to what 5th century king of the Huns?
Attila.
Attila's right. Here's your science question. Which of these terms refers to the slight bending of light rays around a sharp edge?
Diffraction.
Yes. Vanity can have negative consequences, as what handsome youth learned when he fell in love with his own image and was turned into a flower?
Narcissus.
It is Narcissus. The Parson's Tale is the tail end of what collection of tales by Geoffrey Chaucer?
Canterbury Tales.
Correct. Math question. Simplify this expression, taking all roots to be positive and giving your answer as an integer.
10.
Yes. Several Civil War battles took place in what Virginia county, named for the royal dynasty to which England's George III belonged? Answer?
Hanover.
25-point bonus for Sidwell Friends. Nice job. All right, that leaves packet number 2 for North Point. Archaeologists celebrate December 9th as Winkelmann Day to honor the man who first publicized the ruins at what ancient city destroyed by Mount Vesuvius?
Pompeii.
It is Pompeii. Since 1950, the world has produced 18.2 trillion pounds of plastic. That equals the weight of more than 1 billion of what largest pachyderm? Answer?
Elephant.
Yeah, it's an elephant. The United States never joined what international peacekeeping organization that preceded the United Nations?
The League of Nations.
Yes, here's your science question. Is the degree of complexity of a protein molecule greater than, less than, or the same as the degree of complexity of a glucose molecule?
Greater than.
Yeah. In 1889, what former slave who had fought for abolition in his North Star newspaper was named our consul general in Haiti? The answer is Frederick Douglass. A collector paid $12,000 for a letter to Martin Luther King from what American writer, author of The Grapes of Wrath?
Steinbeck.
Yeah, here's your math question. If your restaurant bill is $50, how big a tip should you leave if you wish to tip 20% of your bill?
$10.
Yes. Scorned by the British because he wore the simple dress of an American citizen, what U.S. diplomat later became our 15th president?
Buchanan.
You've got it. North Point High School, 330 points. We've got the grab bag round next, so stick around.
Pro tip, Giant has great prices on produce. So when it's your turn to do the shopping and you need to get raspberries for John, strawberries for Amy, bananas for Mom. Wait, what's a jicama? And at these prices, I can make it all happen.
Take a fresh look at Giant's produce prices. Prepare for flu season with Giant. Get your no-cost flu shot while you shop, administered by our specially trained pharmacists. It's just another way we help you to get it all done.
It's the Washington Redskins hosting the San Francisco 49ers this Sunday, October 15th at FedEx Field. Fans should be thinking pink at the annual Breast Cancer Awareness Game, presented by the Inova Shar Cancer Institute. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. Make sure to get to the game early to receive your Tackle Cancer Rally Towel and watch as the Redskins battle the Niners. October 15th at 1 p.m., presented by the Inova Shar Cancer Institute, the official breast cancer awareness partner of the Washington Redskins.
Why download the NBC Washington app? Simple. Breaking push alerts and a start screen that you can personalize to news or weather. Plus specific forecasts for your neighborhood. Powered by Storm Team 4. Download the free NBC Washington app today. We're working for you.
Now, everyone at home should get ready for another year of Giant's A-Plus School Rewards program. You can earn points and help local schools every time you use your Giant card. Thanks to you, Giant has been able to award over $96 million to thousands of schools since 1989 and has already committed $2 million to this year's program. Signing up for your Giant card is easy. Simply go to giantfood.com or stop by the Customer Solutions Center at any Giant store. Experience the magic of A-Plus School Rewards each time you shop and help your local schools. All right, it's that time, the grab bag round. Let's recap the scores before we begin. Falls Church 410, Sidwell Friends 465, North Point 330. You all know the drill, 20 points for answers up or down, 30 for the visual questions. Here we go. Over a century ago, the U.S. and Russia signed what sort of treaty that allows for the transfer of an accused criminal from one country? Falls Church.
Extradition?
Correct. One survey reports that the most popular name for dogs this year is what two-syllable name of Miss Swan from the Twilight series? North Point.
Bella.
It is Bella. DNA tests and fossil evidence have linked whales to what land animal whose name means river horse? Sidwell.
Hippos.
Yeah. This canyon, on your screens for 30 points, this canyon is a major tourist attraction in what country, where tourists also visit Astana, the capital city? Sidwell.
Kazakhstan.
Correct. Last summer, what former vice president released his second environment-focused film? North Point.
Al Gore.
Yeah. If you cube a number whose logarithm is 3, what is the logarithm of the new number? North Point.
27.
Nope, it's 9. What 19th century American general may have made a fuss when he learned he was nicknamed Old Fuss and Feathers? Sidwell?
Zachary Taylor.
No, it was Winfield Scott. On your screens for 30 points. He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous. In Julius Caesar, this remark refers to what character? Described, Sidwell.
Cassius.
Yeah, it is. It's not surprising that cheese has recently been named the official dairy product of what U.S. dairy state? Falls Church?
Wisconsin?
Correct. Choice. Which of the following most exhibits the properties of an ionic crystal? Diamond, table salt, or graphite? Sidwell.
Table salt.
Correct. A special whistling language called silbo is still spoken in what Spanish island group? Falls Church.
Canary Islands?
Canary Islands is right. On your screens for 30 points. Koalas are Australian marsupials whose diet consists of the leaves. Sidwell?
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus is correct. Since 1911, a sculpture of a cow made of butter has been one of the features at the annual state fair in what Hawkeye state? Sidwell.
Iowa.
Iowa's right. Talk about frustration. What mythical king of Corinth was condemned to forever push a heavy? Sidwell.
Sisyphus.
Sisyphus is it. In Robert Peck's novel Fawn, you can read the story of Ethan Allen's 1775 capture of what major fort in upstate New York? Falls Church.
Ticonderoga?
Ticonderoga's right, and that's the end of the game.
I'm Craig Morgan. Out on tour, lots to be thankful for. As a former first responder, I know danger can strike anywhere, anytime. Out on the road, I've had the chance to bring smoke alarms to firefighters to help local communities. Early warning helps save lives. Protect what you've worked hard for and help protect your family. Replace old smoke alarms, change out batteries, put fire extinguishers and CO alarms on each floor, and have an escape plan.
Let's all do our part for fire safety.
I believe I can be a professor.
I believe I could be a pilot.
A poet.
A doctor.
I believed I could be a gold medalist. But if you're a foster child, realizing your dreams can be much harder. That's why Mattress Firm's Foster Kids program helps foster kids, like I was, believe their dreams can come true too.
I believe I could be anything.
Come to any Mattress Firm today and donate shoes to help a foster child in your community.
Okay, kid. Closing up. Good night.
The hardest part about homework shouldn't be figuring out where to do it. Through Internet Essentials, Comcast has connected more than 4 million people in need to low-cost, high-speed internet at home, giving every student the opportunity to succeed. Comcast.
To all the men and women that serve our country,
overseas as well as here in the U.S.
We'd like to thank you for your service.
For all you do for us to keep us safe.
And the sacrifice that you put in for us.
Thank you for all you do for our country. Thank you for serving our country.
Thanks for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brought to you by American Residential Services. Thank you for keeping us safe at home.
The scores are now official. We begin with North Point High School from Waldorf, Maryland. Carl, Adam, and Amara with 350 points. From Falls Church, Virginia, Falls Church High School, Nithia, Christopher, and Elizabeth, 490 points. And coming back for a playoff, Sidwell Friends, Peter, Raul, and Nate with an impressive 615 points. Make sure you join us next week when we have Bethesda, Chevy Chase, Bullis, and Wakefield. Until then, I'm Hillary Howard. So glad you were with us today. Everybody else, come on down.